So, thank you for having me here, and let's just come back to our breath for a few moments. I'll set a motivation and then guide us through some breathing meditation and then an analytic meditation on Bodhicitta. So just check in with your posture. And be aware of your body in space. And for many of us, we may be alone in this room. But for those of you who are in a gathering, be aware of how interconnected we all are. And that the same breath, the air that is flowing through you, is being shared by others. We are all deeply interconnected. And in the tradition that I follow, our motivation for doing any action is emphasized. So we'll set our motivation for our time together today so that it will bring the most benefit. So each of us here have come seeking happiness. We all may have specific personal reasons for why we come regularly to the Chicago Meditation Group, or why we come to this specific event. But no one came here thinking, I want to suffer. We all came because of our deep wish for happiness, lasting happiness. And we're seeking something beyond just sense pleasures. In Bodhicitta, the topic of our gathering today is a mind that's seeking the highest happiness for each and every single sentient being, leaving out none. So may this meditation, this gathering, lead us towards actualizing this mind of Bodhicitta, a mind intent on becoming a Buddha so that we can be a benefit to all beings in the greatest possible way. So we'll do 5 to 10 minutes of breathing meditation, concentration meditation to calm the mind. So following the breath either at the nostrils or the belly, knowing that our mind will be pulled away by various thoughts, feelings, distractions. And our only task is to very gently guide the mind back home to the breath. And so, having calmed our mind somewhat, we'll turn to do the analytic meditation where we use our power of reasoning and investigation to explore the Buddhist worldview. And today we're going to look at the kindness of others. We are totally dependent on others for everything that we use, that we know, every skill that we have, someone had to teach us. And it is so easy to take this for granted and to have this illusion of ourselves as some independent person that just takes care of ourselves on our own. So we need to look more deeply at our experience. And we do this to dramatically change how we then interact with the world, how we treat others. Because recognizing the kindness of others is the foundation of bodhicitta. And so we're going to look at the kindness of strangers. And we're going to use the example of electricity. Right now, all of us are linking into this gathering through the use of electricity. You may be on a device that isn't directly using it right now, but it was at some point charged by it. Many of us are on computers or using speakers that are powered by electricity. But run through a regular day and just make many examples of everything that you rely on that makes use of electricity. As we'll see, so many things we use, from having light, hot water, computers, and so forth, being able to cook, is largely powered by electricity. And so many people's lives, many of whom we don't know, may never meet, make this possible for us. There are the electricians who wired the house or the building we use. There's the people who made the wires themselves in some factory, and the various gadgets that actually use the electricity. There's those who work in the power stations. Again, kindle your curiosity and consider all the different people whose lives are in some way dedicated to our use of electricity, and get a sense of their kindness. And as you start to scratch the surface, you may see that there's almost an infinite regress where the people who wired the house, they had to have the wires, and then there was the person who sold them the wires, the person who mined to get the metal for the wires, those who made the plastic coating on the wires. Get a sense of the expansiveness of the people who we rely on for the objects and comforts of our everyday use. And then consider that these strangers who make our use of electricity possible, they, in every moment of their lives, want happiness and to be free from suffering just as much as we do. They have their own dreams and aspirations. They have families, sons and daughters, parents, and along with that, all the joys and struggles that family life involves. They have financial difficulties. They have various health problems. Connect with the humanity of those who make our lives possible. And there might be a voice that objects. Well, they don't think of me when they turn up to their job. They're not trying to be kind to me. But that's kind of irrelevant. Just by living their lives, by being in the career that they're in, by doing the job that they do, we benefit. We get light, we get heat, we get internet, we have our comforts and our ability to live the lives that we wish based on their efforts. And so in that way, we receive kindness. So reflecting in this way, allow a sense of gratitude to arise. And along with that, possibly the wish to repay that kindness. And if that sense arises, allow your mind to rest in that gratitude and appreciation. And to conclude the meditation, in your own way, determine to look more deeply at the objects of use throughout your day, to see the kindness that lies behind them, the lives that lie behind them, and to again and again generate this heart of gratitude and appreciation that not only brightens our own mind, makes it happier, but is the basis for us acting in more kind ways towards others. And we have this mind imbued with gratitude and appreciation for all that we have received.